Septerra Core is a role-playing video game developed by Valkyrie Studios and published by Monolith Productions in 1999 for Microsoft Windows. It is set in a unique world consisting of 7 layers that are stacked on top of each other, with each layer having its own distinct environment and inhabitants. The game follows the story of a young girl named Maya, who is on a quest to save her world from destruction. The gameplay of Septerra Core is a blend of traditional RPG elements such as exploration, combat, and character development, as well as puzzle-solving and adventure game elements. Players control a party of characters, each with their own unique abilities and personalities, and explore the different layers of the world, encountering various enemies and NPCs along the way. Combat in the game is turn-based, with players selecting actions for each of their characters on their turn. The game also features a complex system of elements, which are essentially magical energies that can be used to enhance attacks, heal characters, and more. One of the standout features of Septerra Core is its world building, which is richly detailed and immersive. The game features an extensive backstory and lore, which is gradually revealed to the player as they progress through the game. Overall, Septerra Core is a well-regarded classic of the RPG genre, known for its engaging storyline, unique world, and challenging gameplay. jackvigant@gmail.com. Are there games inspired by Septerra Core? While there are no direct sequels or spin-offs to Septerra Core, the game has certainly had an influence on the RPG genre and has inspired similar games with similar themes and gameplay mechanics. Here are a few examples. Lisa, the Painful RPG. This game shares Septerra Core's post-apocalyptic setting and is also a blend of traditional RPG elements with puzzle-solving and adventure game elements. Crosscode. This game also features a sci-fi/fantasy setting and has a similar combat system to Septerra Core, with turn-based battles that involve strategic use of elements. Cosmic Star Heroine. This game is a retro-inspired RPG that features a sci-fi setting and a similar emphasis on character development and exploration. Grandia. While not directly inspired by Septerra Core, Grandia shares many similarities with it, including a focus on character development, turn-based combat, and a richly detailed world. Overall, while Septerra Core may not have had a direct influence on many games, its impact can be felt in the RPG genre as a whole, particularly in games that emphasize immersive world-building and strategic combat. jackvigant@gmail.com. What games inspired Septerra Core? Valkyrie Studios, the developer of Septerra Core, cited several games as inspiration for the game's design and mechanics. Here are a few examples. Final Fantasy VII. This game was a major influence on Septerra Core's overall design, including its blend of sci-fi and fantasy elements, its focus on character development, and its turn-based combat system. Chrono Trigger. This classic RPG was also a major influence on Septerra Core's design, particularly in its use of multiple characters with different abilities and its emphasis on exploration and puzzle solving. Xenogears. This game's complex storyline and intricate world building also inspired the development of Septerra Core, which features a similarly detailed world and backstory. Shadowrun. While Septerra Core is not set in a cyberpunk world like Shadowrun, the developers cited the game's use of elements and its unique character classes as inspiration for their own game's design. Overall, Valkyrie Studios drew inspiration from a variety of classic RPGs when developing Septerra Core, taking the best elements from each and blending them into a unique and engaging gaming experience. jackvigant@gmail.com. Who is Maya? Maya is the main protagonist of Septerra Core. She is a young woman from the world of Shell who becomes embroiled in a quest to save her world and the entire Septerra Core from destruction. Maya is a member of the Wind Callers, a tribe of nomads who travel between the different layers of the world, using their wind powers to navigate the treacherous environments. Maya is a skilled fighter and strategist, as well as a powerful wind caller. She is also fiercely independent and determined, and will stop at nothing to achieve her goals. Throughout the game, Maya learns more about her own past and her connection to the larger conflict at hand, ultimately becoming a key player in the battle to save Septerra Core. Maya is one of the most well-developed characters in the game, with a complex backstory and a range of motivations and emotions that drive her actions. Players must navigate Maya's relationships with other characters and make decisions that affect her character development and the outcome of the game's story. jackvigant@gmail.com. Wind Callers. The Wind Callers are a tribe of nomads who possess the ability to control wind and air currents. They are one of the many factions that exist within the world of Septerra Core, and they play a significant role in the game's story and lore. The Windcallers live on the world of Shell, one of the 7 layers of the Septerra Core. They travel between the different layers of the world using their wind powers to navigate the dangerous environments. The Windcallers are known for their independence and their reluctance to get involved in the political struggles that plague the world of Septerra Core. Maya, the main protagonist of the game, is a member of the Windcallers. Her wind powers and her knowledge of the Windcaller way of life are key to her success in her quest to save her world from destruction. Maya's connection to the Windcallers is also an important part of her character development, as she learns more about her own past and her place within the larger conflict at hand. Overall, the Windcallers are an important faction within the world of Septerra Core, with a unique culture and set of abilities that set them apart from the other groups that inhabit the world.